One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
Yeah. Back. We back. All day. Every day. Go to sleep. Wake up. Do it again. We back. You good over there, Cuzzo?
I was trying to keep it together.
It's a banger. That was a banger.
I was trying to keep it together.
Man. It caught you. It caught you.
Man. Yeah.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
What?
You always doing extra stuff.
That's what they do.
Go ahead, though.
Hi.
Hey. What's going on, cousin?
Are you still at Kentucky?
Yep, I live here now. I ain't going nowhere.
I wish you came back.
No time soon, anyway.
Actually, I wish you used to live here with us.
In St. Louis?
Yeah.
St. Louis is dangerous for me. I can't. Hey, Cuzzo, I can't live in St. Louis. It's too dangerous. I ain't built for it no more, cousin. I just ain't. So
We can move to Kentucky. He said we should move to Kentucky.
yeah, I decided to take a little easy and be out here in Kentucky. Hey, Wawa.
Hey.
What you doing,
I love your hair.
Huh?
Love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. How you doing today, cousin?
I was already till a couple hours ago.
What changed it?
Well, what?
If you care to talk about it, if not, I don't know if it's something you want to talk about.
It's fine. I'm kind of shook. I'm trying to figure out if I got COVID or not.
Mm.
Yeah, so I hang out with at work. I don't have COVID. I feel fine, but like I guess the hypochondriac in me, like, oh shit, am I hot? Do my head hurt? Like,
Right.
so I'm like, I'm some kind of edge, and I got to be at work at 6:00 in the morning.
You're back. Oh, that's right. You said you were gonna keep doing weekends.
Well, no, I'm only doing this because it's a veterans clinic, so we're serving veterans this weekend.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, no problem. So yeah, that's the only reason I really signed up for this weekend, and we're the only clinic in the country that does this.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Hold up. Y'all deserve
Yeah, let's go.
applause for that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And make
Hey,
sure.
I'm working for the VA too right now.
Huh?
We doing. I say I'm working for the VA right now as well too.
Oh, you
Yeah.
work on
Yeah,
the.
we got a federal contract through them. You know what I'm saying? The
Oh
VA.
yeah.
Yeah, you know we tore down the Sweetie Pies right there, right across the street from Mondale Moore. They own that property now, and then they got
There
it's
was more,
600.
but yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, correct.
There was more booty bread.
But yeah. So yeah, shout
That's
out to
what's
the veterans, all
up.
them guys showing
Absolutely.
up, telling their stories. You know what I'm saying? It's been a pleasure talking to them.
It's say hi.
Oh, yeah.
What up, cuz?
What's up, cousin?
Ain't he handsome? Most
Yeah.
handsome.
Yes. What's up, man?
You don't know. You got erasers. What are you doing with the erasers? Okay, I want you to go too. Bye.
I thought we finna have a tongue off.
No, he want to go.
Nah.
He was ready to go. He was ready to get down. So
Okay. I
okay.
meant to ask y'all.
Over.
Do before we hop into the topic, do I need to play that clip? Y'all want me to play that clip?
Sure. so we can put it in
Give a
context.
little. You ain't
Yeah.
got to play it all, but because I
Not
think that grabs the
girl, he
concept.
took
Okay.
Fatty Daddy. CT Crystal said, "Hey, yeah, Crystal." She said, "Hey, you wanna say
So,
hey,
Yeah, so you
Crystal?"
want you
Okay, okay. Hey, the fact that he's talking so
good.
and I can understand what he's saying
that's what's up.
is crazy. He be like, I'm ready to go. I want some.
Well,
What's
he's
that?
trying to go with no car.
No, he just wanted to get down. He don't like to be held down. He be on the move.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Please.
yes. The onion, aka Fatty Daddy,
Yeah, that's my guy.
aka Mirror 3000.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, I know y'all seen him playing that recorder.
He playing the recorder now?
You ain't see the video I posted of him playing the recorder?
No, I haven't been on the only time I've been on social media is to start reading Project 2025.
I had to send it to you. Yeah, that's part.
That's hilarious. I love it. I love it.
Mm,
So thank
so
you have
look,
Rona.
I'm finna mute because he talking. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to get the twins together. They want to start a football game. All of a sudden, now they've been playing a game all evening, and now they want to start a football game. What up, Gozo? What up, man?
Of course. Of course. Hey, what's going on, Minnie? Thank you for hopping on, hanging out with us for a little bit. Because
What you gonna get into it, or are you?
I'm just trying to check on y'all, see how y'all been.
Oh man,
To it.
back to reality for real. You know what I'm saying? After we went on a float trip 1 week, then we came down, kicked it with you for the 4th.
Yeah.
It's been back to back weeks of just on the road. It felt good, but you know how I feel when you get back home. You know, feel good, be back in your bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, but it was back to reality too. I came home like, God dang, I need to cut my grass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
All
twins
stuff.
had resumed back to practice. You know what I'm saying? All that, like, I ain't complaining. It's been good though. You know what I'm saying? It's been great.
And that's what matters. That's what matters. At the end of the day, I've been all right. I'll hop into where I am with things and in my final thoughts. But
Okay.
all in all, we're keeping it pushing one way or another. One way or another. So, but yeah, I know we kind of we've gotten away from doing a lot of the how you're doing and checking in, but just thought it was important to do it just for a little bit, at the very least. At the very least. And then she's gone.
Mm.
So yeah, we can get ready to hop into it. Hopping in because we talked about this a bit, relationships and the complications thereof, or like you said, Wanda, relationship status. It's complicated, right? So what does that mean? What does that actually mean?
It
It's
makes when you say it's complicated. It's to me, it's like you in a relationship, but you not in the relationship. Like you into something that you know you don't really want to be in, but you don't want to let it go because you don't want to be alone.
oh, so how does that differ from a situationship?
Situationship is just something that you fall into. A situationship is like You like, I like you, you like me. We kicking it for a minute, and then, but we ain't got no titles. That's a situationship.
So do you have titles in complicated relations? When this relationship status is it's complicated? Are there
Yep. That's why it's complicated. Like we together, but we don't want to be.
uh-huh.
Hmm.
You put me on game.
New perspective on it.
Yeah, you put me on game. So for the first
Complicated. For me, it'd be like complicated meant like and we just getting things cracking, and then he got a baby mama all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? But
that's
we work. You know what I'm saying? We working on things. You know that type of situation.
that would be complicated. I agree.
For
They
sure.
are lying, bro.
What y'all think is complicated mean, audience?
Yeah, that's a good question, audience, because what I
What?
think it's going to differ. Go ahead, Juan.
Yeah, I'm like, what does it's complicated translate to y'all?
I think that's a very fair and valid question.
Hmm.
Um, because I think it differs between generations and then male and female, so on and so forth. So,
Yeah, it differs for it.
so I don't know.
You looking like you confused. Like I don't know how to.
I'm very confused. Not together anymore, but still together. Okay, that's what Maya is saying.
Okay.
Not together anymore, but still together. But how?
It's complicated, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love her, but get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like I'm gonna text you all day, but I'm gonna slide through later tonight.
it be
But
complicated. It's life, man. That's life be complicated. You know, situations. You know,
yeah,
like you say, it ain't a situationship, but it's just life.
okay. I think I'm starting to be able to delineate between the two, between the situationship and then the it's complicated part. Um, okay, so I'll get ready to play this clip so that everybody can see why we got here, and I'll cut it off after uh, he talks about old girl being there for a week, and then we can push forward after that. And if y'all want me to play the rest of it after that, we will. Now, what I do, well, I'll say this for later. But okay, so let me share this screen. It's going to be this one, and all right. So everybody on TikTok, you won't be able to see this, but you should be able to hear it. And here we go.
It is very much complicated to explain.
Yeah,
Like, because
yeah.
you be like, they be like, dude, be like, is that your girl? Then they be like, yeah, but no.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the hurricane. So yeah.
Okay, so I tried to use her credit card and it's not working. Call her and it went straight to voicemail.
Which credit card?
Her credit card that she uses, the one that you pay the bill on. I'm trying to use it so we can get these tickets.
Right. Why do you even have a credit card? Why does she even give you a credit card?
She lets me use it in case of emergency. I don't use it to just buy bullshit. And because the area that we live in is supposed to be, have a lot of damage, we need to get out of here.
Okay. So what do you need from me?
I need you to I don't know if it's a lock on it or what's going on.
No,
I need to get these tickets.
that was my credit card that I had Ashley on. I don't know why she passed it around like it's some sort of charity card for the family, but I took her off that last month.
Okay, well, what can you do? Because we need to get out of here. We need to, and they.
Wait a minute. What who you and your kids? Is that what you said?
Hey,
Yes. Are you saying you and your kids?
yes, me and the kids. Stop playing.
I'm not playing. Hold on. First of all, hold 1 second. Let me get this out of the way.
Ooh, tight.
Hold tight. And where y'all at? Where y'all trying to fly from?
You got yourself on mute, Wanda.
Why y'all making me the priority to call to get y'all out of Houston?
It didn't
Call
go through
Ashley.
anything. I did. It's going straight to voicemail. He already knew that I would be using the car in case of emergency. This is an emergency.
Okay, so call Ashley and ask her to foot the bill for it because that's not my responsibility. Me and Ashley not even together no more. So I mean, trying to figure out like why am I even being called about a matter with you and your kids?
Okay, listen. So I said her phone is going straight to voicemail. So whether you are whose responsibility is what, can you just handle the situation this time, and then if I need to pay you back or whatever I need to do, just please. Look, I'm still your sister-in-law.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. I'm empathetic towards your situation and y'all trying to get out of Houston. I saw that Hurricane Burrow. I saw that, but
Okay.
I mean I don't know what to tell you in regards to that. That's something you need to first talk to your sister about. See if she can square it away. She done already hit me for. She's getting me for a nice little chunk of child support. So on top of her, whatever mess she got going on, I promise you she'll be able to help you. And how much do the tickets cost anyway? I mean, you shouldn't be trying to figure out, the cheapest route to fly. And where y'all going?
We're coming to Atlanta. We're staying with Ashley.
Ashley just was staying with me. Where?
Okay, well then it's staying with y'all. We're still family. At the end of the day, we are.
Hell no. Hell no.
Are your blood relatives?
Listen to me.
I might as well be blood. I'm your sister-in-law.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. So Ashley's telling you that you and your girls can come stay here.
The door.
Hold on, I just want to be clear about this.
Always open. Yes.
That's what she told you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't have the patience to have nobody else in my house. Ashley was just staying here for almost a week, and I'm just getting her out of the house. So I really don't want.
Okay. We're going to stop it right there.
That's crazy.
We
That is crazy.
got to stop it at that point right there. Thoughts, comments.
That was crazy, baby. So to get the gist of the story is his ex. I'm not sure if it was wife or girlfriend. I'm not sure if it's wife or girlfriend. The gist of it is she was trying to use their joint credit card to purchase plane tickets for her and her family to fly to Atlanta to stay with them because of the hurricane. Now, mind you, this is his ex, and the ex is not even in the house anymore. And she's not answering the phone for her sister at this point. At what point of the relationship do you cut the family off?
I have an answer for that.
It is a bad situation. It was Hurricane Burrow. It was bad. It messed up Jamaica. It ran through Houston. The rains came through here a little bit, and it's steady making its way across.
Yeah.
But at what point is it not your responsibility in a relationship to help take care of the family?
Well, before we even go there, at what part or what point, even during the relationship, is it your responsibility to take care of extended family?
Correct.
That's kind of hard because we've always helped family out. You know what I mean? Like everybody stay with everybody
Understand.
because we know times is hard and shit happens. Things happen.
Yeah, but what I mean is is that an obligatory type of deal, right? Uh, understanding that things do happen and people do fall on hard times. And look, I'm a recipient of my uncle JB, helping my mama, like when we first moved to South St. Louis. So I get it. I'm not removed from it.
Yeah, but we talking about like exes. Let's keep it
Okay,
Right,
all
right.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was going back to because
the
So
this
friends.
let's go there.
situation wasn't complicated. It was
Right.
plain as simple as day. No, I'm like Chris, I'd have hung that damn phone up so fast.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
can tell you like that. Like
okay. But I mean, okay, Chris, you're married. So let's say you got a divorce and something was to happen to your sister-in-law and she needed help. What do you do in that situation?
At
It's
the
complicated.
Is
I
it?
don't know.
It is.
I, I,
I think it depends on the relationship that you've had with that sibling
Ah,
or that family member.
ah.
but she said she'll make it up. However, you know what I'm saying, he wanna, you know what I'm saying, if he got a, y'all heard it.
Yeah, because next she gonna be like, well, you got wait till I get my taxes back. I'm gonna pay you back when I get my taxes back.
She gonna be trying to pay him in other forms, you know. Yeah, she gonna try to pay him back in other forms because she was like, I can pay you the cash back or however you want me to pay it back. You know what I'm saying? So, like one was it? No, I don't know how close a relationship they actually had. You know what
And
I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm saying. I think
Look,
that's what
I
honestly.
was gonna say ass gas or cash because her tone totally changed when she mentioned it.
That's what I'm saying.
Her tone was totally
her
different.
sister's no longer with this dude. Yeah,
Hey,
she like she was a piece of work.
and that's
It's just to be bold enough to call someone and then tell them that you using a credit card that they paying for.
like,
That was some bold-ish right there, boy.
It's working.
it's an immediate no off the rip. Just because she felt like she was bold enough to play that move, like nah, you know. So Maya and I had this discussion, and
Mhm. Hi, Mama.
hey, Auntie, I see you. So Maya and I, Mama, mercy. Maya and I had this discussion, right? And I gave her my unabridged feelings about it. I will give you all the bridged feelings about it at this point. The answer is no. The answer is no. I'll if I saw the number pop up with the name, and it's no slight towards them because I had a pretty decent relationship with my in-laws. I had a good relationship with my in-laws. However, because I don't trust what might be behind those intentions. Essentially, I'm not even finna entertain anything. I cannot assist you. There's no assistance. There is no aid coming from my side of the map.
Okay, but Buddy had also said that Ashley was staying there a week, but they were no longer together.
And so, yeah, because that's how we got to the it's a complicated part.
Why was she together?
Yeah, so I did see that Remy. It's another part to this video where he was asking the ex-girlfriend to add him back on another credit card. Yeah, I got that. But we pausing in place at this one. We're pausing in place at this one. We can, once I go back and find that other video, maybe next week or the week after, we can circle back around and deal with that.
This was a girlfriend and not a wife. Is that what we saying? This was a girlfriend.
I think so.
All the difference.
But I'm just call it common law marriage.
Okay,
that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it common law.
Together, I'm sure.
Yeah, and they got kids.
And they have,
yeah. So they stay with each other.
Okay. So do you just stay in the house because you got kids, though?
No.
Yes. You do.
Whoever
Some
said
people,
that, I'm with it. Al,
some people,
yes.
hey, it's more common than what we think.
Explain that one, cuz.
People stand together for his financial situations, for his the kids like one last year of college or on the verge of going to college.
See,
You know, people do live their lives like that.
I don't disagree, but move on, right? So because when we talk, we can't go ahead,
On.
Wanda.
How do you move on if you're still in the same house with this individual?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah.
I'm sure the feelings are. There's no way that I'm looking at this person that I've loved for years every single day, and I'm not feeling the same way about him. Like if he brings somebody up in the house while I'm there,
Mind your business.
bro, mind my business. This house is
Mind
my.
you
Am
go
I
to your quarters.
still doing all this stuff? Mind my business.
To your quarters.
But
I'm gonna sip
dig.
my yak over here.
Yeah.
Because if that's the
Yes,
case, like dig, and you've got to at a certain point you've got to stop. Like if it's done, it's done, and let it be done. Especially in those types of situations where kids are involved, because you're going to confuse the kids. You're going to confuse the kids, and everybody's out of sorts because there's no consistency at that point.
correct.
There's not a lick of consistency. And so I tell you what, and I can speak for myself. If it happened to me, the best I can do is put a tent up in the backyard. That's all I got.
Same space.
And I'm putting it in the furthest corner of my yard I can find.
Mm.
That little wood pile that's in the back on a corner, right next to my neighbor's property. That's where it's got to go.
You better right on my wall.
I
Oh,
don't know, man.
that's a canvas.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it's a lot more common, like
It's-
I was saying, than we think.
No, I don't
It's
think I can do that. Like, and I know, nah, fam. I'm trying to put myself in that position. Like, I'm trying to think, like, would I be able to come into my house every day from work, looking at this individual that I done spent all this time with, still walking around this house like we a family, but we ain't. You finna go out. You leaving out when I come in to go do what you finna do. Woo. And I'm just up in here. Nah.
yeah.
I can do it.
And
yeah.
that's go
And,
ahead,
and,
Dirk.
and it's just that reason right there. It's that
What?
person that you been love for forever. You know what I'm saying? You know, right now, you know what I'm saying? If y'all split, both of y'all, it'll be a struggle, which will ultimately, like you say, make the kids struggle. So people look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we tying, oh, it's
I can't. I
You
couldn't
better.
see.
I know it's easy to I know we can say we can't just cause and then it ain't that you dislike that person. Sometimes y'all just grown apart. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never looked at it that fat. It ain't always on bad terms on why we,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't always a bad thing. It's sometimes people just, you know what, you cool, we cool, we tried it, we did it, but it seemed like we growing apart, you know what I'm saying? As
Okay.
opposed to
Why are we staying in the same house?
And that would be the part for, like, at the end of the day, you bring in your partner, you bring in the next person into that situation.
And it's confusion. You bring the next person into some confusion, and then you can't build anything off of confusion.
and I think that's pretty much what Maya hitting at right there. You know what I'm saying? We now been through it, so we know about it. But before we knew about some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying we lived in the house with the person. It ain't necessarily just living in the house, just finding out somebody cheating on you or finding out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and then you take that person back or something, or you know what I'm saying? It's
Uh,
it's
okay.
complicated.
So
Okay.
so what I can say about myself, and it doesn't happen often, but it does happen at a certain point. I can and will become the most vengeful, spiteful person anybody has ever known and seen work.
That's that Gemini.
Absolutely. I can do that. And it's not a good look. I have done it until the realization of, it's at a detriment to myself and to the people that I love. So it didn't serve me. But I don't have enough of that in me to say, hey, yeah, come on, hang out on the couch. Because that's like, no, I don't. There are certain people that
Even if it's not bad blood, well, I mean, like I'm saying, even if you don't have like bad, you know what
no,
I'm saying? Like,
there are certain people that I don't even want to be in the same state as.
yeah,
Okay, let's say this. Let's say, do you guys have an ex that if they showed up on your doorstep and like, hey, I'm out here bad, I just need a place to sleep for the night, that you'll let them crash on your couch or make a
No,
pallet floor or whatever, or you'll give some money to get a hotel, anything? Do you have an ex that you feel that way for?
no,
yes.
Okay.
no. I'll
So
ask
because
questions.
that's the mother of your kids, right?
Huh?
But
Bug
not,
say, oh.
but not just with
Every,
yeah,
oh, yeah,
you said X, so
yeah.
No. I will.
Everybody, but Dirt said, okay. Why would you say yes, Dirt?
because like I say, me and my ex-wife don't have no bad blood, no bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if she fell on some hard time or something, yeah, hey,
Uh,
go get a room. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
sure,
Yeah,
but
everybody got it's coming from bad energy or bad, you know what I'm saying, bad karma with their exes versus, you know what I'm saying, just all right,
God,
bro, we can't do this. Let's handshake on this.
I feel this, Bubby. I feel this. I feel this. I feel that. For sure.
See,
There's a
and that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I don't got no, and that's why I was asking y'all because I don't have no bad, you
because
know what I'm saying?
even for the ones that I don't have bad blood with,
Okay.
the answer is still emphatically no. Because
Why?
I can't see myself trying to explain that to my lady. That
Well, I ain't take the question like that because you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I took it like as like, oh boy, I'm in my own
Yeah,
situation.
let's say there's nobody else involved.
Yeah, I didn't take it like that. Yeah, that's why I answered. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it like that.
no, no,
Let's say if there's nobody, you're single, there's nobody involved, and there's no kids involved, there's nothing. There's just an individual that you were with, and they fell on hard times. They show up because they know that you're close. They show up. Hey, I'm falling on hard times. Can I crash tonight? I'll find somewhere else to go in the morning.
no,
Nah, cause you ain't gonna just be popping up on me with your, you
no.
know. What I'm saying? Let's have a conversation. You know, but
I'll
yeah,
say, this. What I can do is I can take it to the nearest safe shelter and try and help you get in there.
Dang, you gonna take not even get them a hotel room for the night? You gonna take them to the
No, no, no. My money is spoken for, ma'am. I still got bills to pay.
what's
Even
up?
if I feed nobody else, I got to feed myself. My car get hungry.
No, I got you, most definitely. But yeah, I don't think it like that for in my world. It ain't like that for exes. Like I only spoke with one. You know what I'm saying? So,
So
but
no,
yeah, I would.
no.
Wanda,
I'm
Wanda.
thinking. I'm trying to think. My nephew said,
Onion said, yeah.
Right. Oh, is she doing karate? Which one?
he doing karate.
Okay. Sounded like.
Hey Bill, I'm trying to I mean, nah.
Hey, Ricky.
What up, Rick?
Who she at, man? Her and Auntie hi, and I ain't seen either one of them. But hi to both of y'all. What up, Auntie? I didn't speak. Yeah, man. I don't know, girl.
You own
It's
it.
complicated.
It's complicated. It's complicated. See, that part ain't complicated to me.
About the ex.
Complicated.
I got you.
You know, it's like taking somebody. If you were taking somebody on a date, if you were taking somebody on a date, and you made the plans, but you picked your date up, and she was like, "Well, let's go to this restaurant," and that restaurant costs $200. Like, nah, that ain't complicated. No, I'm not. You know what?
They just, yeah, I'll take you over here to the Peabodys.
To the Peabodys. So
What
no,
up,
I
man?
couldn't do it because again, that part is complicated, and I've already got enough stuff happening in my life
Mhm.
to where I don't need any extra complications. Life is already hard.
If you are in a relationship, that would be kind of hard to explain to your person. Be like, hey, such and such popped up. They didn't have nowhere to go. Because my first reaction would be like, what they got to do with us?
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna go get her. I'm gonna go get my wife. Hey, hey, cause like Jig say, I ain't having shit fall back on me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, such at the door. You hear me?
And I'm like, because the first question I'm gonna have to answer is, how the hell they know where we live?
Because that's that first, like off top.
Huh?
Off top. Like, why do they have your address?
What up, sis?
Why is that a thing?
Crazy.
Like,
I don't know. And the fact that I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out how comfortable they were while they were in a relationship that the sister felt comfortable. Yeah.
They had to have been married. They had to have been married because she called herself a sister-in-law.
Yeah. But how long like have we been in relationships and like, yeah, that's my brother-in-law, that's my sister-in-law, just because somebody for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would take years.
We got home girls that we call sis. You know what I'm saying?
I got that, but a sis is different than a sister-in-law.
Understandable, but yeah, understandable.
So
I mean, not for real, because you know what I'm saying. Somebody you would call your sister, you value. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, so a sister-in-law is literally.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's do that. Let's do that.
It's one or two ways. A sister-in-law is one or two ways, either by legal marriage or the people have been together long enough that it's essentially common law marriage. They know each other, they got kids, they've operated as a married couple, right? So that's the difference. A person that you just like, hey, what's happening, sis? There's no external influence that drives that, right? That's just a platonic friend. It's not because just because I'm with Maya, you know, and she has a sister, I start calling her sister-in-law. It would be more like my friends in the army. I call them sis because we have an actual friendship.
Talk to me.
So that's the difference, right? Establishing a friendship outside of a bridge.
So because of blood, or what is it because of the blood?
No, it's not because of blood. Well, actually, it would be because of blood. Because
that's what I'm saying. Because
the sister-in-law, it would be the sister-in-law because of the either the wife or the husband and the relationship that the partner has with that other person, right?
Correct.
But a friend, you know, there's no other connection that you have. That's just a friend, a person that you've met and developed.
But we value friends sometimes more than family.
Yeah, sure.
So that's why I was getting at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that homegirl you might call sis, you might value her more than someone that just got married in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying today. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? 'Cause
I don't disagree with that, but all the ladies that I call sis, they would know better than to even come to my front door and be like, "Hey, I'm having a hard time, G,"
but that's what
you know,
but
because they know my lady.
that's what I'm saying. Even without
Oh,
your lady, they wouldn't put that on you because of,
that's
you know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
why
Yeah,
would
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because that's like, you see what I'm saying, versus sister-in-law just calling out the blue, you know what I'm saying, who
Right.
you don't really got no tie to,
I'm
or
trying to swipe this card. Why you ain't paid? Huh?
you see what I'm
Excuse
saying?
me?
Sis
I
wouldn't come to
ain't
you
with
like
your
that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't even with your sister. What you talking about? Why you asking me about
right?
my
And I
finances?
wonder, like, but the sister wasn't even answering her phone, so she
On
knew something
purpose.
was already up. Like
On
her phone went
purpose.
straight to voicemail.
Right.
Right. On purpose. She didn't set her up for failure, is what she did. She set her sister up for failure. Instead of saying, "Hey, I ain't got it,"
I ain't got it.
let's go. Well, I try to tap the bank. Try to tap the bank so that he can try and help you take care of you. But where the hell was her baby daddy's at? Or the baby daddy of her kids?
What you said.
Maybe he drowned. We don't know what that situation was. They were in the middle of a hurricane, people. She need
Understandable. Hey, but like Jig was attesting to, you know what I'm saying? Each one of us, my dude helped them out when, you know what I'm saying, situationship. Remember my brother and sister came and lived with y'all, Wanda. You know what I'm saying? Situationship, family.
yeah,
That's
but
who
Right.
you reach out to first. That's who you reach out to first. And
that's because they're family. We're talking about this ex-girlfriend with this buddy, and her sister is calling him for financial assistance.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
They're not even together anymore.
Right.
right. That's why I said that this situation was not complicated.
It was though because she was just there a week ago.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the sister-in-law calling on that situation, talking about
Peter was
unlock the
going on.
card and do this and that.
So what
First of
else
all, boo-boo.
relationships complicated?
Say
What
that
makes
again.
relationships complicated?
What else makes relationships complicated? What makes you go from yeah, we together to like, man, I don't even know.
The
I,
BS in between.
I think, and that's part of it too. Um, I think people don't really understand how hard relationships are.
True.
How hard it is to communicate. You actually have to communicate with a
That
individual.
communication is a very big thing.
Bro, I
Yeah,
don't like that. Bro, stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
have to really communicate so
and you
people
gotta,
really understand you.
yeah, you gotta
I
have hard conversations.
kind of make it complicated.
Say that again, Juan.
I feel like long distance can make it complicated as well.
It absolutely does. It does. As a man who's been in a long distance relationship for 4 years,
Hmm.
right, going on 4 years, the distance does make it hard. It does. But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Hmm.
It's a lot of complications within it.
And like you said, but it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to like. The big thing is communication, and it's hard to communicate, especially if the distance is long, especially if there's a time difference with that. With
Yep.
that,
Yep. I've been 2 hours, 2 hours behind. Even earlier this year when I was in Japan, I was a whole 25 hours ahead.
yeah.
You know, Wanda, you can talk, you can speak to that too.
Which is why, I'm saying like yeah, because like now we're like literally like a full day. It's not really a full day, but we're 7 hours that 7 hours and my 7 hours is a matter of I'm sleeping, you awake,
Mm-hmm.
sleeping, I'm awake.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then it's frustrating because somebody missing sleep somewhere to try to communicate. And then how can you communicate efficiently if everybody's sleepy or feeling some type of way or whatever? Like the communication can be definitely broken down and a lot can get lost within that translation.
Sure. And
Like
so,
because sleepy as hell, and I'm taking it as, oh, you don't want to talk to me, fine, get off the phone, you go do what you do what you got to do you. Oh Lord, I better not be getting the vid. Jesus, I'm high.
so, oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me check and see if my air conditioning on.
I've had long days, and Wanda, I think again at this point with you experiencing this, and it's something that my lady and we've communicated to each other.
What is it?
My day starts with talking to her in the morning, and it ends with us telling each other good night, and we've done that throughout our relationship
Mhm.
because that's the consistency of it all. And if we miss a beat and we don't get to talk to or spend that time communicating with each other, we will. Both of our days are off. We're not in sync with what the day has to bring. With there's frustration that comes with it. There's an angst, and everything feels like it's a second or two off. And it's hard to get your day together until you've had that conversation. And so, what I generally do is I usually take a nap at lunch. And so if I haven't been able to spend as much time or enough time on the phone in the morning, I make sure at lunch I try to spend a little extra time on the phone. I try to spend a little extra time on the phone and then take my nap afterwards.
Mhm.
And when I'm driving home, I'm on the phone, right? So the communication has to be there. And again, it's not always the easiest conversations because you're discovering each other. And you're discovering not just the wonderful parts of each other. You also have to interact with the hard parts of each other, the quote unquote bad parts of each other.
Mhm.
But you have to dedicate yourself to being willing to be vulnerable to walk through those conversations. And it's not fun. It ain't.
Nope. And my thing is like, cause I want what I want when I want it, and I'm used to a routine. And if I'm on a routine and it's not going that way, it's gonna throw me all the way off. And then with knowing like with the military, there is a routine, but it's sometimes it changes. And I don't know. That is it's a lot sometimes, and I feel like, and I try. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to. It's a burp stuck. Hold on.
It's complicated.
Yeah, that burp doing come out. But yeah, it's just kind of like today. Like I was frustrated because we normally talk on my lunch break, which is 7 o'clock his time, 12 p.m. my time. We didn't get to talk because he was still working. And then I'm back at work when he decides to call. I'm frustrated. I'm back at work. There's nothing I can do for you at this point.
Yeah.
So why are you even calling me to piss me off? Because they ain't gonna piss me off.
It's just to catch back up. You know what I'm saying?
I
See if you know what I'm saying?
get it. I understand, but
Yeah.
I talk to you right now.
Still trying to communicate. You know what I'm saying? He missed the first communication, the communication.
Because I ain't finna do. Ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off.
He's sending another SOS. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Because I was pissed. So I was like, I can't talk. I'm at work. Hung up the phone.
Mm.
Yikes. Yikes. You just ruined the rest of his evening.
He wasn't finna do nothing but go sleep anyway.
Still, it's on his mind going to bed. It's like y'all sleeping next to each other at home. You know what I'm saying? And before you get ready to go to bed, you throw something at them or something, and like clean your mess up, or you know, just some extra. You know what I'm saying? That's the BS. That's the
Acknowledge
BS in between. You know what I'm
they-
saying? That's what makes relationship complicated.
at that point, and I was already frustrated. Like I got a lot going on right now. I'm hormonal, thinking I got COVID. I don't know what the heck. It's a lot going on.
Hey, even so Crystal echoed the same thing Sir was saying over here on TikTok, which is
Why is he on TikTok?
I don't
I mean-
know. Why you on TikTok, big bro? PD on
Right.
TikTok right now. But he was saying that I'm glad he was thoughtful enough to call you back. Right? So that's gotta count for something.
I mean, it does, but at the time it didn't. Honestly, and I took like an hour to try to dial myself back. And I'm like, okay, and so I got through what I could through work or whatever. And I was like, okay, I ain't got nothing to do. I guess I could call him back. So I did. I called him back. I went to my car and I called him back, whatever. And
Hey, what's going on, cousin?
hey,
Tara on TikTok.
who?
Tara.
Oh, hey, Tara.
Man.
Yeah, but
It's gotta count for something.
I mean, I didn't say it doesn't, but at the time it did.
No, but yeah, it's like you said, it's got
Like-
it was your feelings at the time, man.
Right. I mean, regardless if my feelings are my feelings, and I feel like they're valid.
That's what we do as humans, though. You see what I'm saying? We live our lives off our feelings and emotions. You know what I'm saying? We judge shit on how at that moment, at that time, versus actually, like you said, I dial back a minute. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Yes.
do that in relationships and in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? We in the moment sometimes.
Right. But I don't know. I just feel like I did call him back or whatever eventually. But it was on my time, on my terms. So, and that's nothing like I don't like about a long distance relationship is that I can't. If I feel some type of way, I can't tell you how I feel right then and there. I can't see you look at me and understand how I'm feeling when I'm feeling some type of way. And then and I feel like they take advantage of you not being able to be there, and they can say whatever they want, and then just be like, yeah, whatever, and there's no consequences because you 50 billion miles away. There's definitely
Man.
So reading the comment off of TikTok from Sir, he said your feelings were valid. However, always pull the positives when confronted with the negatives. Right. And I feel that because there have been times where I've tried to call my baby and she hit me, and I've had a lot to say. And I've practiced and rehearsed my lines. Like the song say, I must have rehearsed these lines 1,000 times.
You got you.
You know, it just so happened I called at the wrong time. She was like, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna call you back because I'm on the phone, I'm on the other end." Click. God damn. Now I done lost all this motivation, and I might feel a little bit. And I'm thinking like, man, I don't want to talk to you no more. That not today. You
right.
hurt my feelings. But I have to remember, she has a life also. She has obligations as well, and sometimes feelings are valid. Don't get me wrong, but just feelings are valid, but that doesn't make them objectively true or correct.
Yeah, but
Yeah, somebody just learned from experience. Yeah, sometimes you gotta like Petey said. Sometimes you gotta put your feelings in your pocket for a second. You gotta put them in your pocket.
You have to, man.
I
ain't what
But like I say, we don't know at that moment we ain't always checking that. So
that's true.
that's
That's
that you
like
know.
pretty emotional. Like, and if I'm feeling some type of way, you're gonna know it, and then you're gonna fix it. Especially if you
I'm a Pisces. It's on my sleeve, and I ain't feeling any type of negative, positive energy. If I'm positive, you gonna feel it. If I'm negative, you gonna feel it. That's just the Pisces in me. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, what it is, but man,
And
oh,
so said, sir, I'm a hey, Petey, cause hey, I'm a Gemini too. I know how you feel over there. But sir said feelings are always valid. However, they're not factual. The only fact is that we feel them, right? And so that speaks to the objectivity of feelings in the moment. Your feelings are always subjective, right? And they're valid. That doesn't remove any validity from them, but they're subjective to you. And there are moments where your feelings serve you very well. And then there are moments where your feelings will lead you astray because you shut yourself off to something that you should be listening in on. And you miss what's being said, or you miss the intention behind what's being communicated because you're in your feelings at the time. So yes, feelings are valid. Absolutely.
yeah,
But
I want that.
subjective. Say that again, Dirt.
I legit, I mean, I really do. Most days, I do my absolute best at being the best individual that I can be as far as communicating.
Oh, that's me, my bad.
But there are days when I'm like, I'm frustrated. I'm sick of this. Here,
For sure.
no more. I know I'm sick of the distance. I'm sick of dealing with everyday life without my person. And then it's frustrating. It does get frustrating.
Yeah, because sometimes you just want to hug.
Yeah. And then if
Sometimes,
I hug anybody else, I'm in trouble. So ain't be hugging on just come here,
you,
can you band-aid so you can go lay down.
Over there.
it's going down. Sometimes you just, and only your person can give you that type of hug, can give you that type of comfort, can feel where you are, and that's a real thing. But sometimes you just gotta wait because there's been many occasions where I've walked in the house and I've been the only one present when I walked in the house. Kids ain't been here, and my kids, we're huggers, and we hug every morning. No, that wasn't Bubby. That wasn't Bubby. That was one of our other little cousins. Uh, we hug in the mornings when we wake up and see each other, and we hug each other before we go to sleep. So we're huggers, and not have and even when I'm with my lady, rolling over in the middle of the night just to say, hey, I love you, or hold her closer when we're sleeping. And walking in the house when you don't have anybody to do that with, it feels odd and off-putting sometimes because I don't always have that directly. However, there's a movement of strength that this will happen again. I don't like it in the moment, but we're getting to a point to where these moments will become far few and in between, and I'm not going to have to like deal with this part of it. So no, I have not always been a hugger, Chris.
And I am not saving no what they call what we talking about the
Oh, the ex
no, not the ex,
or the complicated
the
stuff.
in-laws. I'm not saving no in-laws.
No,
I can tell you like that, bro. I ain't saving no in-laws.
yeah, don't call me.
I don't know. It's complicated, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that complicates relationships, but I guess it's just important to remember that if that's something that you want to do and something that you want to be a part of and something that you want to be in, that the work needs to be put forth, regardless of
Yeah.
Oh, and so no, Chris, I haven't always been a hugger. The honest truth is, I don't like people touching me unless it's is somebody that I love.
Hmm.
I don't want people touching me. I don't want nothing they got rubbing off on me, and I don't want them to get that comfortable with me. Because if people get that comfortable with you, you become susceptible to a lot of different things. So I don't like people touching me.
And my hugs are very selective.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hugs are very selective. Um, I didn't grow up in a huggy type household.
Stop.
It's kind of weird to me, but I mean, like I said, I do know how to hug. I know when hugs are appropriate, and my hugs are definitely selective. So yeah,
Yeah. If
yeah, but I
it's
can't be hugging everybody. Your girl over here got a whole rack. Can't be hugging on everybody, and
And
No,
they
no, no, because hugging on everybody, that's that energy too. You know what I'm saying? When you touch somebody or you
yeah.
handshake, you know what I'm saying? You just can't shake everybody's hand. You know what I'm saying? Adapt is powerful too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You gotta be selective with what you do to people. You know what I'm saying? Or with people, because that energy is just, oh man, I tell you, it's powerful.
That is very true.
I'm
People
a
don't shake their hands.
look, I'll fist bump a motherfucker up all day.
You better still have some hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
Every
it's yeah.
but
It,
I'm not finna just I'm not finna just hugging people actually releases endorphins in your body.
it
And
does.
it brings down walls that would normally be up for a reason.
Thank
And
mhm.
when you hug somebody, you pull those walls down. That's why I said you're susceptible to various different things when you give somebody a hug. And I'm not willing to open myself up to that to any and everybody.
What do you do when people want to shake your hand, Bug?
That's a good question. I'll shake a person's hand. You know,
Not if I got that bad energy, Jig. I could tell you. See what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't know if it's just my personality or who I am, because I always been around like high energy people. You know what I'm saying? And just like
thanks for sharing a
people
lot.
that love life. You know what I'm saying? I could
Yeah.
tell. You know what I'm saying? Slap it away.
I feel that because it's been mugs like that and threw their hand out like, hey, how's it going? Like, nah, let's see where you at first, killer. Let's see where you at.
Tell me, man. And just relationships and business and anything. That energy gotta be there, bro. It
Yeah,
gotta be there.
yeah. And there's different forms of handshake. There's a professional handshake, and then there's the handshake of that you give a person that you know, right? And it's more than just a dap. It's an actual handshake. So
Right.
nah, not everybody. Not everybody is about to touch me. I don't allow people that close to me.
Man, my bad. I think y'all just got the do dirty out of me instead of the dirty red tonight when I'm talking about the energy, you know what I'm saying? It's business, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we can get down like that all the time, man.
That's
right.
crazy.
And I'm a peaceful person.
So I mean, but
Yeah.
yeah,
If
it's
I value you, I'll give you a hug. I'll bring it in, but and I value everybody to a certain extent, right? Again, people that I don't know, I give them intrinsic value, but they don't have the enough to come close. I don't know what they own. I don't know. Is this Joker crazy? This motherfucker finna try to get in close and stab? Not no. You got to keep it. I have a defensive posture every day I walk outside of my house. I have a very hardcore defensive posture, and I maintain that distance. That's why, like, when cops have stopped me or when I got arrested, and they were like, get on the ground, get on." No, I ain't gonna do that. You can. I tell you what I'll do. I'll turn around and I'll put my hands behind my back, but I don't get on the ground for no man. And if that's an issue, well, then that's going to be an issue, and we'll figure it out from there. But you're not gonna put me on my knees. You ain't finna put me on my stomach. You ain't finna do none of that.
is that peace.
Oh no!
Hey, hey.
Pockets picked from somebody hugging you?
That's crazy. That's
Oh goodness!
Like
That's
seriously.
rough. That's
Final thoughts, man. Final thoughts, man. AT.
Yeah, because I gotta get up early. But let's go ahead and
all
I
right.
started. That is crazy. Wow, that's diabolical.
Mm,
Very.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, people be on some shit.
I'm out here trying to show love, and I didn't got robbed.
Hey, St. Louis would do it. St. Louis would do it.
That happened to you.
So let's hit final thoughts. Final thoughts. First up,
Always, man. Here we go again. Love your people. Stop the evil. You know what I'm saying? Jig, it ain't never on you first. We gonna check your boy. You know what I'm saying? I should have checked him when I was down there, Wanda.
it's
But
on some randos on
hey,
everything. It's on randos, cousin.
no. But love your people. Stop the evil. Like we talked about all night. Just communicate. Communication take you so far. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like something, just speak your mind. Speak your piece. You only got one time to do it, and then it's sometimes in the moment. Don't get caught up on always trying to take care of everybody.
Mm,
Dude, sometimes it just you need that peace with just you and your family, just taking care of just your household. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel obligated to always extend your hand. Something I had to learn. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So one time for the one time, love y'all good people. My final thoughts.
I can dig it.
Put it back.
Juan.
We checking your boy, G. We gonna check his boy, Wanda.
Hey, okay. Nobody in a relationship where they're guessing. Make everything intentional and clear. Um, it's complicated. If it's complicated, it's not real. And it's complicated. I'm technically single, so it's up to you. Make your intentions clear. With that being said, as always, don't forget to brush and floss at least twice a day. Oral health is overall health. And sex red for president. The end.
I'm running for president.
Okay. Well, you can be her vice president.
That's funny. All right, so my final thoughts for the evening. Um, I'm starting to get a little long in the tooth. I'm starting to get older in age, and priorities have shifted. Priorities have shifted, and my priorities have had to shift almost overnight, especially when it comes to relationships. And there's a lot of things that I've had to deal with here lately, frustrations and all the other good stuff. But what I'm coming to grips with is there is no amount of money that can replace the time spent with the people you love. There is no amount of money that can replace the time spent with the people you love. Never has been and never will be. Our careers are a good thing, don't get me wrong. But what there's a short-sightedness that we have, especially here in America. And that short-sightedness is the the race to get the bag, essentially. And we oftentimes don't think about what we sacrifice in order to get the bag. And the biggest thing that we sacrifice is the time that we have given to that career in place of our presence with our loved ones. And I'm saying this with the understanding and that we have to work in order to get where we want to be and have the things that we want to have. But take a little time out, not a little time. Take as much time as you can. Take it and spend it with your family. Spend it with your loved ones. Cultivate the relationships. Uh, Water each other because that's time that you'll never get back. And when it's all said and done and you're on your deathbed, there's no amount of money that will bring you back from where you're going.
Nope.
And there's no amount of money that can pay for the memories that you've made and you've had with your loved ones. So, in all you're getting, make sure you get the time that the people you love deserve and give it to them. Give it to them. So, those are my final thoughts.
Right on with the right on.
Yeah. And one time for the one time. Right on with the right on. Okay, Wanda, I think I'm going to have to pick that one up too. Yeah. Yeah.
All
So,
right.
Legend
Alright.
keeper. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So real quick, just a quick shameless plug for us. I'll be reading Project 2025 periodically, and I'll post the times. I'm going through the whole 922 page document, taking notes and having discussions afterwards. So I'll post the times that I'll be doing that throughout the week. These are going to be different readings, different schedulings that I'm having. And then after I do Project 2025, I'm going to go back and I'm going to read the cornerstone speech by Alexander Stevens that was given in 1861 so that I
That
can
started everything, right?
say again.
That pretty much started.
Yeah, 1861.
What they-
Alexander
Yeah,
Stevens
go
had the
for it.
cornerstone speech. He was the vice president of the Confederacy, because I need everybody to start looking at and understanding the parallels between the two, and understanding that there has not been a shift in America for the hatred of people that look like us, and a concerted and a continuous effort to keep us in a certain position. So that'll be our political contribution to the atmosphere as it works. So times to be posted, TBD, to be determined, but I'll be pushing. So as always, thank y'all for coming out. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to hang out with us for the night, and we'd absolutely appreciate it. And we love y'all, family. And
Love the comments.
yeah, love the comments. Thank y'all for hanging out. And the wise words of Russell Simmons, not Wilson tonight, but Russell Simmons. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. And
Thanks, Red for president.
yeah, that part too.
Good night.
Good night, family. Good night.